God, sometimes this thing just be crazy. It says 18 minutes, so the delay has been crazy. I kept trying to start. So if anybody didn't come on or they did see it, um, it's unfortunate. I hope that someone comes back. I don't know. Sometimes having these controls is not in my powers. So all I can do is just keep on pushing live. But it's just it's crazy. So anyway, just thought here I am now. And if anyone's on, just chop it up. I will address the different things. Um, I was made aware about the whole thing with JJ Redick and LeBron James with the podcast. I really don't care. I really don't have. I mean, I'll do a video about it. Yeah, I just got it. I just heard. What you want me to say? I mean, it's if we don't have to be inundated by 24/7 of him already. Yeah, I mean, really? He gets his fanboy JJ. What I think about the LeBron podcast. Can he be more indulgent? I mean, why don't he get a podcast when he retires? I mean, I gotta sit here and watch them slurp up more. JJ Reddick. I mean, no, he ain't ready for these streets. I wish he would come over with that mess and get a good can up in here. I wish he would. I wish he would. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. Because I got a lot of questions for him. A lot. You know. Yes, your foot was on the line the other night. Think I didn't talk about that enough. And I did a video about him and Steph, and I still say Steph's better. I'm still saying Steph is better. I'm still saying that for all this crying and help you need, your man gets poked in. You knew something was going to happen with Anthony Davis. Like, oh, anytime Anthony Davis is holding, it's like, oh, what happened to all of, oh, oh. You know what Anthony Davis like, uh-oh. Please come on live, LeBron. Please come on live. So I can just light your butt up one time. Please do. So I could ask you, why you didn't turn on your man Dwayne Wade? Why you pushing Paul Pierce? Why you hating about the Jordan praise or Kareem praise or the Shaq praise? Why? Why are you so insecure? Why? But then again, your two triplets, your two siblings, Beyonce and Jay-Z, are the same way. So y'all working at the Reeds. And he ain't gonna never come over here. He ain't never gonna come over here. Because I will roast his behind. And we know that, listen, prayers and thoughts with his son's health. But on the basketball court, that kid ain't ready for no NBA. That kid ain't gonna see no NBA. Not real basketball. Come on now. You need to stop faking the funk. Stop faking the funk. Your Lakers are a 10th seed team. What the heck am I want to hear some 40-year-old cat with a 10th seed team talk about what's going on in the court, X's and O's? What I'm going to listen to you for? You ain't the most happening player today. Not even close. Not even close. If Jokic had a podcast, I say, okay, take notes. If Giannis has a podcast, I say, take notes. You see what I did there? Guys that have won recent rings, guys that are league MVPs, guys that actually have a presence in today's game. Not some antiquated dude who still crying for refs to give him bailout calls and all the other stuff. Bump all that. Got nothing to hear what he got to say. Nothing. Not at all. So. But it's funny though. And of course JJ Redick is bottom favorite. What's happening? Yeah, because he was arrogant but I wasn't mad at him as much as I was mad at Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade outplayed him. I was mad at D Wade because he talked they disrespected Dirk, didn't finish the job. There wouldn't have been no questions asked about Dwayne Wade and the situation. Give me just 1 second. Oh, grilled cheese or something. What I got the sandwich. I'll make up something. I got them the British cheese and stuff. I got the slices in the fridge. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, yeah. I don't know what this live thing is doing. It's act like it's going backwards. What it's doing. No, I was mad at Dwayne Wade for not finishing what he started. That's what I was mad with. You know. Um, they it's tough to take, man. I don't want him. I'm not mad. I mean, I'm not mad at him from the perspective that he was just being arrogant and cocky and it backfired. I'm more mad at Dwayne Wade for not finishing it up. But he lost a ring for Miami. So, you know, that's how I look at it. I don't know what's going on with this thing. I'm not seeing any questions. Okay, there you go. I see now. I respect Dirk, and I respect Mark Cuban and Jason Kidd, and all that. But no, I didn't want him to win. I feel like Chris Bosh. I was sad because I know that he didn't show up in the fourth quarter. I had to hear all kinds of fourth quarter jokes, three quarters, all kinds of jokes. He was embarrassing in that finals, you know. And Dwayne Wade was the best player for the Heat. So I can congratulate somebody. However, I can't clap for when you're just, you don't bring it. And he didn't bring it. So, I always tell you, he owes Miami a ring. That's why I understand why Pat Riley had disdain for him. Because he choked the ring away. And I'm not blaming Chris Bosh. I'm blaming the LeBron on that one. They needed Ray for outside shooting. They didn't have that guy, but I'm blaming them more on LeBron. LeBron stunk in it. JJ Barrera outplayed him, okay? JJ Barrera outplayed LeBron. And he was trying to be the villain and he wanted to be a tough guy and I'm making what y'all don't make. And he just was arrogant. So I'm not even holding Bosh on that one. He didn't shoot particularly well, but he wasn't the reason why we lost that series. LeBron didn't show up. And it nearly happened the next year against Boston until he got hot in that game 6. No, I ain't saying nothing about Jason Terry. I was talking about what Braun didn't do. I ain't say anything about Jason Terry. He still had chances to do something. He just didn't. He didn't show up in that series. I'm not holding anything about Jason Terry. I think Jason Terry was a decent player. Pretty good. I didn't call him a bum because he wasn't great he was pretty good. He was better than average. Had handles, could shoot. He hit some shots. I remember where he came from, Rainier Beach, Washington State. So I remember him. I remember Jet. He could shoot all right. He was a decent player. I mean, he ain't no Hall of Famer. Let's not get carried away. He ain't even gonna get in a very good club, but he had some good moments. He's legit. The way that he got beat, everybody looked legit over there. JJ Barrera looked like he was gonna be, I mean, everybody got some against Miami. So, yeah, but he hits shots. Terry can hit some shots. You sit there and you let him get hot, he'll make 2 or 3 shots. So, and then they become 5, 6 shots. You can't play with him. But no, LeBron played like a bum. That's who played like a bum in that finals. That's who played like a bum. I'm all right. What's up? Bosch. Because Bosch deferred. He was the one that was the prototype. See, Love wasn't a better addition because Love became sometimes the fourth option. You gotta remember with Kyrie, then sometimes it was J.R. Smith, and then Love went down. Ty Lue had to hold, pretty much almost hold his hand, keep his ego up because he really lost a lot playing with LeBron. He wasn't the half, so he was a guy that was used to scoring a lot, rebound a lot. So when he had to defer to LeBron, he sunk, become a third option sometimes. He had to give up a lot. Bosch, um, yeah. So when you say that, I'm just saying. Whereas Bosch did the dirty work. When they played against Indiana against Herbert, Roy Hibbert, he had to learn the outside shit, take him outside. Some people post up. He beat you in different ways. He did all the dirty work. Kevin Love wasn't cut like that because Kevin Love came to be a ready for made double man. Kevin Love stays in Minnesota. Who knows how his stats look? He might be as important as Kevin Garnett. But when he played with LeBron, he went from being a guy who looked like the great white hype to just, it was not that good because he wasn't cut the way Bosch was cut. Bosch gave more. Just saying. So when I get asked that, I always say Bosch is the best teammate LeBron ever had because he deferred more and he showed you how to do more with less, but he got a lot more out of it. So, you know, no, no. Mm-mm. Did Dion Waiters work in Cleveland? LeBron likes people that's kind of veterans that he can kind of run their positions. See, Wiggins is the kind of guy he'd have been ball heavy, he'd have been driving, and you got to have a certain discipline and temperament to play with Wiggins. No, it wouldn't have worked. Steph made it work. Steph got that guy looking like the second best player in 2022, and LeBron couldn't do that. You want to know why? He does. You ask me why I take Steph Curry over LeBron. It's the subtle leadership things that Steph Curry does. It's the tendencies to getting certain type of things out of players that he does that LeBron can't do. Even though they have you thinking LeBron makes the cake, bakes the cake, tests the cake, and does the temperature. He ain't that dude. You know, he ain't that dude. Steph got results with those guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, you switch LeBron and Steph right now, I bet you Steph gets AD to the Western Conference Finals. LeBron don't get out the playing tournament with what he got. I'm just gonna keep it 100. See, there's more to it than just your stats and your stats and your stats. There's the subtlety and the not so subtle. LeBron doesn't make these cats better. I don't know how times I gotta keep saying it. Well, yeah, because he can score and he's in attack mode. Draymond thinks he's some facilitator. They got Draymond out here thinking that he's half Barkley, half Magic. I mean, the delusion of him is hilarious. He's trying to throw no look passes. I mean, he can throw some good passes, you know. Occasionally he makes a couple shots, but the delusion that they got this cat on is hilarious. They got him believing that he's some concoction of 4 or 5 all-time greats when that's the furthest thing from the truth. They laugh, but they won't say it publicly. Magic won't say it publicly. Barkley might. Depends if he drink enough. Ain't nobody gonna buy that crap. But Kamingas, and the thing about Kamingas is this: Steve Kerr almost choked that away. He almost wrecked this season by not giving that cat a shot. That's why sometimes people question how great he is as a coach. Because if he sat there and didn't pick up on this guy's tendencies, um, you know, just saying. So Kamingas has definitely saved their bacon. They got a chance. They got a chance. Because if they can get any kind of stops and Clay fits in good on the second team, watch out. Wiseman didn't fit. He didn't fit. He didn't fit. He didn't catch on enough for their system. I'll give you that about his rotations and some of his choices, but Wiseman didn't fit. Wiseman was decent, but he didn't have any other, there wasn't another level to it, you know. Looney can bang. That's why Looney gets to stick around. Looney's a banger, and he'll give you a double double on the low end. But there's a reason why Wiseman didn't fit. They want you to be able to, he'll let Looney because Looney does that. But they expected Wiseman to be a little bit more, flex. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. They're playing, again, they got to play some real good, what I call fundamental team ball, and they got to win those games they're supposed to win. You know, so they don't really have a lot of room for error. You know, when I say they got a chance, I say maybe who they pick if they get in the play if they get in the postseason first round. But if they go against Denver, they're gonna get waxed. They got a shot against maybe Minnesota, maybe OKC. I don't know, but they get waxed to play Denver. So yeah, that's But I'm not gonna spend, like I said before, I'm not gonna spend a lot. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I'm with Charles Barkley on that. Not getting excited about no 19th seed teams. He all right. He's just okay at this stage. Has no expectations one way or the other. I mean, if he's got anything in the tank, he'll show it when it's the run. But again, I'm not sold on him doing anything. What did he say? I didn't hear about it, but what did he say to him? I was tired of Tiki running his mouth though, talking about Shaquan did to him and all that mess. I mean, first of all, Shaquan never had a chance. I mean, the Giants suck. This Daniel Jones, I mean, it's so bad when I got to look at Eli Manning. Like, I know he got 2 rings and what he done, but I'm talking about I got to look at Eli Manning like, wow, Eli Manning. Because Eli is overrated, but compared to Daniel Jones, Eli Manning is like Peyton Manning. Because Daniel Jones sucks. Okay. It never was. He did do the right thing. And you got to get your money. And anybody with half a brain knows that in the way they run running backs today, I mean, all I got to do is tell Tiki Barber, you ever heard of Ty Gurley? Where's he at now? I mean, they run these backs out quick. Yeah, he had fumbling problems, but he played in a different NFL. He came in an era where you could play 10 plus years as a running back. They don't do that no more. They get these backs up out of there about 4 or 5 years. That's why Tiki's out his mind because he's not telling the truth. Besides Saquon was with the Giants, they weren't going to pay him, and they weren't giving him the best talent around him. He got an offensive-minded head coach. That's the coach's problem. That's right. Because old boy is stinking it up as a coach now. Good luck with that old Daniel Jones. Look at what you got. You know. Yeah, well, but they tolerated Tiki. Tiki came up in some games, but it's not about whether you like somebody, it's if you respect them, though. You know. But the bottom line is he said too much about Shaquan. Shaquan was loyal. It's just not a loyal league. I wish people would tell the truth. It's not a loyal league. Yeah. Well, they ain't got no disdain from enough. They still give him jobs. He still gets corporate gigs, and no one did shut his mouth up. So like I said before, I don't really pay a lot of attention to what he got to say. He not somebody that I quote. He was a good to really good football player. I'll give him that. Okay. But other than that, I don't have nothing to say about him. Um, he brings up points that is comical in wherever he is. Everybody can't hit his points. Because there's a reason why they put the camera on him. Because I'm not gonna lie. Shaq's got a winning philosophy. Kenny Jett has a analytical perspective and Ernie, but Barkley's points always just you tune into what he gotta say because he has a way of hitting it in a way where he says what people want to say, they don't say, and then he puts it in a way that only he can say. So I think that's his underrated skill. He's got a way of saying it the only way he can say it. No one else says it like him. I like when he made the others. That's the one that really made Shaq distinctive when he emphasized the others. No one had really said that who had been a commentator on sports. So a great player to come out and say the others was a great bold statement. He made that almost like it was became his trademark. He was the first one to say the others. And he made that cool. He made that cool. He made that cool. All right, cool. I will be back. Give me about a half hour. I'll be back. We're going to cop it up. I got to go eat. I'll be back. All right, peace. I'll be back. 30 minutes.